Bro, check in on your friends. Check in on them.
She paid for my cut,
My body was itching. My hormones going, bro.
You know the people who like read it in the book and like they say like, oh, they said it before. Bro, look at the medical data. It's on the injury report, bro.
Welcome back to Nothing's Ever Black and White. I'm Chris. I'm here with...
I'm Ryan.
Let's get it. Let's do this thing. Nothing's ever black and white. All right, Ryan. How you been?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm just staying busy, as
busy?
always.
Starting 75 hard, you said that?
Yeah, we early. Today's day 4 for me, but...
Day 4?
Yeah. I did it at the end of 2020, and I made it today 59.
Okay.
And that was when I was playing college baseball, and it was catching up to me quick.
Yeah.
Because it's like, when you're on the road, especially junior college, you're on the road, you eat gas station food, you eat if they take you to McDonald's or Chick-fil-A, or you don't eat. Yeah. And it got me. I went strong for those first like almost 60 days, but I couldn't just not eat, especially in like during the season trying to play games.
I feel that.
It was not happening.
I just started I guess yesterday. Today's day 2, bro. Getting up at early, cause listen, you're used to that because you played college, okay, sports. I did not, so I was sleeping in. I didn't take no 8 a.m. classes. I was sleeping in. I needed my sleep. Getting up at 6:30 and for 45 minutes being outside. Mm-hmm. And first off, bro. The degrees outside. Yeah,
it was. We had summer for a week, and this winter's back.
I started my 75 hard on 26-degree weather.
Yeah. It's only going to get better.
Doing runs around this hilly neighborhood. Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness, bro. I felt I had good energy during the day, but I was so tired by the end of the day. Yeah. I was like, dude, there's no way. I used to be able to stay up to like 3, but I was like, I'm out by like 10.
I'm the same way.
It's
crazy. The same way.
It's crazy. It's insane, bro.
It's more of a... You and me both, we work out every day. Like, the outdoor part is tough, but, like, it's more of a mental challenge, realistically.
Yeah,
Because, like, we were both already off alcohol, so, like, that's not even, like, an afterthought.
Oh, yeah.
We both be reading, but, like, sometimes, like, just remembering, like, water is not too hard for me. It's the outdoor workouts, and it's just, like, remembering to take a progress picture. It's so simple. Yeah. It's the smallest thing, but, like, it's just, the extra little details is what get you.
Facts, bro. Let's get into some scenarios, some would you rather questions. You ready for these? I'm
as ready as I can be.
Okay. Oh, first off, did you see that Anthony Edwards poster?
Bro.
Did you see that?
Bro.
Did you see that?
Bro, he gave John Conn's concussion with his penis. Bro, look at the medical data. It's on the injury report, bro.
Bro, you see him hold it. He's like, bro, did he break his finger?
I don't even know, bro.
I think it was almost, he looked like I don't know if he was like flexing, like, yeah, I did this with my hand, or if it was like, bro, I think I broke my finger doing that.
Bro, he just go to the rim, like, trying to ruin somebody's day. It's crazy.
He's scary, bro.
Yeah.
That was insane. That was so insane. That was disgusting. That was one of the best dunks I've probably seen in a long time. Like, yeah, that was good. Okay, so $50 million.
Okay, give me it.
In your pocket.
Give me it.
Okay, but you have to score 1 point against Anthony Edwards before he scores 21 points. If you lose, you go to jail for 5 years. Are you gonna do it?
Is there a referee?
Yeah.
Can I draw a foul? I can make a free throw.
No. There's no free throws. It's just it's like a 21.
No, not doing
But it's not make it take it.
So I'm gonna get the ball.
Yeah, you'll get the ball.
So I'm gonna get at least.
But he's trying to stop you. He's not like gonna go.
Yeah,
easy.
but like, you get 20 times because it's not make you take it. You get at least 20 tries, right? So as long as he's not pressing up like immediately.
No, he's pressing up immediately.
But I'm saying like he checks it, throwing up. Bro, quick release.
But he's like trying, like he's not letting you score.
No,
like,
realistically, no. I don't think
you're not gonna take it for $50 million.
I don't think people realize the like skill gap between NBA players and regular people.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's people just at the local rec center who are locking me down.
Yeah.
And you think, like,
some 45-year-old.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, people don't realize the skill and the size too.
Yeah.
He probably looked like average on the NBA court. He's still 6'6".
Yeah.
6'6", 6'7".
Yeah.
Like, no, there's no chance.
He's strong too,
there's
bro.
zero chance.
He's
Are you
strong
taking
too.
it? It's 1 point. It's just 1 point.
That'd be so scary, man.
Because
like, imagine going 0 for 20.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. Like, he's up 16, 17-0. Then you get nervous. Like, you wasn't already nervous.
Yeah.
And
then
it's like, you gotta learn the hook shot.
And he's tossing it, and he's already like, you not moving.
You gotta learn the hook shot. That's it. That's it.
Dude, because 5 years, I can't go to jail, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't go to jail, bro. They kill me. I couldn't last in jail, to be honest, bro. Ain't no way. If I get stabbed, bro, oof.
Get stabbed.
Shanked. Oof. 50 million? Ugh. Or 5 years in jail. I don't think I can take it, bro.
I wouldn't.
I don't think I can take it, man. I don't think I can. Because that dude, after seeing that dunk, man, like, it didn't even sound like he was even trying. Bro. He got tossed the ball, and
he's doing that to other
two-step
NBA players.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll pass. All right, next one. Oh, this is a scenario. This is okay. So, I'm gonna just ask you a question. This is like, what would you do?
Okay.
All right. When someone's over at your house, and they've been there for quite a long time, and you ready for them to leave.
Yeah.
How do you go about doing that?
I think you just say, hey, you don't got to kick them out. It's like, I'm going to bed. You do.
It's not even in bed. It's like middle of the day. But you usually you just want them to go.
Oh, you leave. You leave too. You gotta leave too. I don't know. You make something up. Say I'm going to the gym, going to the grocery store, I'm going whatever. You gotta leave too.
He's like, oh, I'll be here when you get back.
No. No, you won't. I ain't coming back.
Okay, so for me, I don't know. I get. It's hard for me to say no sometimes.
Because
so,
you don't want to be rude if you invited someone over.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You got things to do.
But what if you don't got nothing to do?
Lie.
Okay, so what I do usually is if I don't want them to be here, I would just be in silence.
Just not speak?
I would just not speak for as long as possible, okay?
But if they asking you questions, talking to you, you want silent treatment?
Just one word answers. Yeah. Just kind of, but not like annoying to be like, I don't want to talk to you, but it's like, oh, yeah. And then just, maybe I'll just be like scrolling on my phone. Like, I don't know. It's hard, bro. Yeah. That's hard because it's like, I don't want to lie and be like, yeah, I got to go, so you got to go too.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's hard, man.
For me, it's
some people just like, I don't get the out.
I'm already a person who can't sit still and do nothing for long enough. Mm. So realistically, I probably do got to go. I probably ain't gonna do do nothing crazy. But I can't just that's not true. Because if it's a football Sunday, I can sit on the couch and watch football for 7 hours straight. Yeah. But if it's we not doing nothing, we were just both scrolling on our phones. Once I'm done, I have to get up and go do something. Yeah. Go on a walk, go to the gym, go do something.
I got you. Okay. All right. So would you rather? You ready for this?
Yeah.
Would you rather fight a clone of yourself?
Okay.
Or two versions of yourself, but they're 16 years old?
Oh, two when we get 16.
Bro, come on. You was still big at 16, dude.
Yeah, but I ain't have the muscle.
But there's two. What do you mean?
Slow, bro. I was slow.
Man. It don't matter. If one grabs you, the other one comes after you. Bro, it's two people.
That's why I can confidently say I know how much stronger I am now than I was at 16. Bro, 16. What year was that? It was 2015? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You were a sophomore, junior?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm two of them. Two of them.
Man, I don't know, bro.
I'm confident in that one. There's no way you're saying saying the other one either, because I saw you at 16.
Bro, okay, listen. I was okay. So for me, when I was 16, I was in the midst of puberty. I was in the middle of it. Okay.
Right.
So I was my body was all over the place.
But even like
my body was itching. My hormones going, bro. Okay. So like, I just was a little unpredictable. And plus, back when I was 16, I was always watching like pressure point videos,
you
like
were,
all that.
you was on some weird shit.
You
with
see,
that. Yeah.
bro, even like, bro, if my old friends growing up, sports friends, even Ethan Inman, he's like, bro, cause he remembers I used to like pressure point him.
But
bro,
you still have that knowledge in you now, right?
But I haven't like practiced it like I used to, bro.
That's probably a good thing.
And
You're
so,
too old to be doing that.
And I just feel like I don't know. I know I could probably take my younger self would be scared, bro. Cause he didn't even want to fight. Cause he would just instigate.
Yeah,
but he would never want to fight, bro. That's what I would do with Brandon, bro. I was just like I would get in his head, and then I'll get to the point where like he's about to like do something, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm chilling. I don't know. Okay, I agree. I'll do that. Cause honestly, like, I just don't look at myself a lot in the mirror, and because I'm like tall, I don't know how big I am.
Yeah.
So I think like seeing myself as a clone, like looking at me, that would freak me out, bro. Plus, if we both got some like built up trauma going at the same time, and he just like unleashes it first, I'm done for it.
It's too even of a fight. It's too unpredictable.
Yeah, that's true. I want to talk about haircuts, bro.
Okay.
Talk about haircuts.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. For me, I never really I hated haircuts growing up. Okay, because I wanted to grow my hair. I was just a nappy headed kid growing up. I had a big fro. You remember that? I hated getting my hair cut because it was just shortening. And I was like, bro, my identity's in this fro.
Yeah.
I love this fro. And just the maintenance of like not having to care. Like I just didn't care. I just wanted to do it. I didn't start getting a real cut until senior year, whenever y'all introduced me.
I was about the same.
At Kurt's.
Yeah.
At Kurt's Cuts. And went there for the first time. It was cool. It was chill. Wasn't that bad. It was cheap, to be honest.
We had the same thing growing up to where living in a white neighborhood, having white parents, we didn't have nowhere to get a haircut.
Yeah, that's true.
We didn't know where to get a real cut.
That's
we
true.
Just like go to a local place. They could probably do a fade. But that was really all we had.
No, listen, I went to Sports Cuts, and I went to Sports Cuts. I did it because it was like a free coupon. My mom gave me a free coupon at Sports Cuts. I went there, and I was like, hey, I showed them a pic. It was just this ball fade, just like all the way up, and they just like one guarded the whole thing, bro. No fade. I said, bro.
That happened. So this was senior year. This kid Alan, he was a great kid. He had like.
I remember Alan. Yeah, I know Alan. I know Alan. Okay.
I don't even know what haircut to like say he had, but like he had his hair like kind of grown out, whatever. He comes to practice one night bald, not like a bro, not like a buzz cut. My man was bald. He said, "Alan, what happened?" He said, "She forgot to put the guard on." So what do you mean she forgot to put the guard on?
That's insane.
So yeah, she said it was free, but she just forgot to put the guard. So he was just bald for like a month.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. You remember when I went bald?
Yeah.
That was tragic. I ain't gonna lie to you. You wanna know why I went bald?
Wasn't that COVID times?
Wasn't
it like right before COVID times?
It was right before COVID, which was nice.
It's
I'm not gonna lie because
yeah.
I was just inside. I didn't care. Anytime I was doing my classes, I had my hood on, whatever. But I did it because I wanted to try and like cut myself. And it just did not work, bro. You remember one time in high school when I was like, Josiah called me out one time because I was getting a little stash. It wasn't dark or nothing, but it was something. You know how you in high school, you get a little something. You gotta let that thing grow. You gotta show that you like maturing. So I was trying to line it up, bro, and I could not line it up, bro. So I just took it all the way off, bro. And I was baby face, even though I was already a little baby face, but I felt even more baby face, bro. So I did that with my hair, and I messed up, and I said, you know what? Screw it. I don't care about what nobody thinks. I'm not even on social media at the time, too.
Right.
It's end of 2019, early 2020. Didn't even get social media back until quarantine hit because I was by myself, and I was just didn't have access to other people. So then I just whole thing, bro. I know, and I looked crusty, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I sent him a pic. I don't even know if I want to show him the pic, but that was bad. Okay, but the reason is because it was getting so expensive.
Yeah.
It was getting so expensive because, listen, I love him, bro.
Yeah.
I love him, bro. He's a great human being. I love him. But them cuts were getting expensive.
I'm the same way.
He
said he had told me, no, now that you're done with college, it's up to 55. They called it for me. As soon as he told me that, I ain't seen him since. All love to him. I ain't seen him since, bro. It's like,
bro,
you think I just gained money now that I'm done with college?
Bro.
You think I went directly to a 9 to 5?
Crazy. Because when I started going to Shareef, I was in school. I wasn't even working a job at the time. I had no money because I was in college. I was focused on school, and he was wanting to do. It was like 45 base.
Yeah.
I'm like,
bro, you remember it was my birthday, 2020. Me and Josiah went to get a cut in the morning, and you went after us.
Yeah.
You give us, I don't know where we were at, but you gave us a call right before we about to meet up. It was, hey, bro, she paid for my cut. Who? That's all you said. You wouldn't say nothing else. And she paid for my cut, bro.
No, because that was different. That was different. Because
So
girls weren't doing that back
No.
then. So like, she was like, "Yeah, I'll just give you money for this cut." I said,
that first cut post COVID was special too. That's something special.
It was nice. But yeah, man, dude, Shareef was something else. I let him do it. That dude.
Yeah.
Because he an old head, so he just like always just wanted to chat. Cause like,
yeah.
And so when you like dead tired, it's 5:30 in the morning. You're sitting in the apartment, and he's just like asking you all these questions.
Talking.
You just yep, yeah, I feel you. And then he's going on about crazy things, bro. Crazy things. And Shareef was different, bro. I like him, bro.
He's a different breed.
He was ripped too.
Bro,
he was
crazy.
ripped. How tall was he?
Crazy
He was like
lean.
5'5".
Not 5'10".
He was short, bro.
5'7". In between 5'5" and 5'8", I say.
But that dude was scary, bro. That man was ripped.
Oh yeah, he might be 5'7". I'm not fighting him. There's no chance. No chance I would ever fight that man.
He's from New York too, bro.
He got boxing bag in his living room. Just in case.
It's crazy.
I'm not.
Shout out Shareef. Shareef, if you see this, bro, I love you, man. I'm sorry. I haven't been to you in like 2.5 years.
We just broke. It's nothing personal.
Yeah, nothing personal. Bro, but so I started cutting myself, and I was like, because I knew we were in quarantine, so I started then a little bit. I wasn't doing a lot. But then I started trying to do it myself, and I was messing up so often. And then I finally got to the point where I could do it decent enough to where, like now when I cut myself, it's as if I went to a barber and then it's like 4 days later.
Okay.
So that's how like when I cut myself, that's how it is. Because I don't like going like bare, like bald, because I don't have enough to fade it. So it's just like a line that goes around. So, but I'm trying. Yeah. I'm trying to get there because it saved me a lot of money, bro. It saved me so much money, dude.
I think everyone during COVID had that thought, like, I bet I could cut my own hair.
Yeah.
I didn't try it. But everybody had the thought, though.
Everyone did have the thought, but there's so many people going bald. I don't even gonna lie to you. All right. Okay, yeah. I just want to talk about high school, bro. Just you know how it was. Us in the 700, you, me, Josiah. We the only. Plus, what was the other dude? The mixed
Bruno
dude.
Mars?
No.
That's not who you're talking about?
No. I'm talking about the mixed dude that was in our grade. He's the only other mixed dude.
Our grade? Dude who is...
Yeah. Anyways, okay. So they put us all in the same advisory, same homeroom, and it was the only 3 black dudes like in our class, which is kind of crazy. But we all were right next to each other, and they put us in the same homeroom, and so we grew up all 4 years of high school being right next to each other, and so we've seen a lot in an all white school, 2,000 people, and not a lot of culture going around. So seen a lot, heard a lot. Had to grow a lot, especially with the culture at the time being in like the real rap area and like social media era, where you're really seeing cultures like mesh together. Before you was in middle school, you kind of like heard about it through music, but once you in high school, like you engulfed in it. And so I just want to talk about just different things being mixed or being black, being in that school. One of these things, bro, it's happened to every single mixed person or every single black person if you've been in like a suburban school, is whenever you in class and they talking about slavery or they or they talking about or we reading like To Kill a Mockingbird or like something like that where like the teacher's like, I have to say this N-word with the hard ER. It's just like how it's written. I have to say it. We was in the
same language arts class when we read that like freshman year.
We were, and it's kind of crazy because I know exactly who was saying it because it was just like a trigger in my head. But anytime like slavery or anything about black people like popped up, you just see these white people just. Mm-hmm.
It's so subtle. You feel it. You feel a presence on you. It's like.
You do. They literally like, because I remember I had one time, I was in Mr. Davis's class.
I was about to say.
And I think they were, I don't even know if they were reading Tupac lyrics or if they were just reading something. But like, this white girl was reading it and was just saying the N-word one after the other, bro. And this white dude literally like sitting right in front of me, he just does this, turns around and looks at me. Just, Jesus, just smiles. Looks me in the eyes and just smiles at me. And I'm just looking at him like, bruh, like, I don't know what you want from me, bro.
Right.
I have no idea what you want from me.
You know the people who, like, read it in the book and, like, they say, like, oh, they said it before. This is not your first time. Like,
you enunciated that too well.
You've been practicing.
Practice is crazy. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, okay. And then, dude, dancing in school. Okay, so anytime we at a dance and a circle opens up, they assume we good at dancing. Listen, no offense to any white people, but like we grew up in a very white area. Yeah. Okay, I didn't watch MTV music dance videos growing up for real. When there's a circle that opens up, do not push the black person in there, bro. Don't do that. Unless they want to on their own will. But if the circle opens up and you see Dougie turn on and you look into the black person, don't do that, bro. Come on. Don't do that, bro.
Bro, that reminds me of the time we were in Lake of the Ozarks. It was mostly like...
I know. Like, yes, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. We're at this bar or whatever. This dude comes up to us like, you guys should really be on music. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Like, we just walked in this place. Like, you guys... Oh, my God. You guys should really be on music right now.
just a crowd full of just white people and then just us three. It was you, me, and Josiah. Yeah. Was anybody else with us?
No.
It was us three. We just walk up. We at the Ozarks. Pull up to this little, like, bar club thing. And then, the white dude just walks up to us like, you should really be on the aux, man. You should really be up there DJing it because this music is not good. I know you got some good music. That's crazy.
Right.
Crazy. I'm like, bro, we really did just pull up there.
No, dead ass.
Like, it was not even a whole minute and the dude walked up to us. Bro, something that I always struggle with, okay, is the head nod. Or, like, the greeting somebody walking by, okay? Mm-hmm. For me, like, when I see a white person and they look at me, I don't know if I'm supposed to, if they like culture, I don't know if I'm supposed to, like, nod down or if I'm supposed to you know what I'm talking about? you don't see. I do that. I still do that to this day. Like my coworkers, when they say hi to me, I just do that little smirk, bro.
I think workplace is different. Like workplace, you definitely got to kind of do like your customer service thing. So I get that. You do like a little fake smile, but I don't know. For me, it's like, do you do the head nod up or head nod down?
Yeah, well, so down's like...
I feel like down is like a sign of respect.
Yeah. It's like, I see you. I see you, sir. Yeah. I see you, kind gentleman.
Yeah.
And then up is like...
Up is like people, like your age.
See you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just... Especially in college, when I was just like so engulfed in all the different cultures. Mm-hmm. Even just like dapping people up, it was just so weird because I would try to dap up some white people and like they would not dap, or they just give me some limp thing, or they would, and I would like try to bring it in and they just like loose, and then like I don't even know. Sometimes you don't know if you in like a professional setting. Like I was in this business class. It was a bunch of black people, and I was like about to like dap people up, and they were just all doing handshakes. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm so thrown off right now.
The setting sometimes.
What am I supposed to do? I can't read the room right now. I can't do it. And it was just weird. I don't know if other people can like relate to that, but it was just
No, I know you're gonna relate to this one too. Being where we growed up, and just because you big as shit.
yeah.
You have to like. There's like an older white person, like old, like I don't know, like age, but like just like older white people who you can see they're kind of intimidated just looking at you. So you gotta like you have to do something to come off less intimidating. You have to smile or like make like say hello first because you can just tell they're intimidated until you smile at them or something like that.
I just walk away, to be honest, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just walk away. I try to avoid those settings, man. Okay, another thing. Dude, being mixed was in high school. Whenever like OBJ had his orange hair and like blonde hair, and bro, it became like a trend.
I was about to exactly.
It became a trend. It was very weird for me, bro, because I was like growing up. I mean, I had obviously there was like girls that kind of crushed on me or whatever, not like a lot by any means. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's like you was just out of nowhere. They're just like, I want you, and you're just like, what's going on? What's going on, bro? I had a mutual friend come up to me. He's like, bro, being mixed is in now, right? I said, huh? I said, what do you mean now? What do you mean now? But it was weird to navigate that because because then I was very sketched out, especially in high school, like with dating. 'Cause I didn't know if they wanted me for me, if they was just like, oh, it's just like the thing to do.
It was, bro, because it was like 2016, you had OBJ, you had Steph Curry, you had Drake. Like being light skinned was supposed like a big trend, and like, right, you don't know like what's real. Like, oh, like
it's weird.
when this shit changes, like y'all are we friends, or y'all just trying to like you just want to have a light skinned friend?
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so I want to talk about on like a real note is like being a man and dealing with like raw emotions, okay? Because men typically they will keep it in, bro. To be honest, like they not gonna talk to many people. When people come up to me and they're like, "Hey, I'll be there for you," or I'll go up to somebody and be like, "Listen, I'm here for you if you need me." Nobody ever actually reaches out. You know what I'm saying? Like you know that someone can be there for you, but like as a man, you're just like, I just got to do my own stuff.
Right.
So I don't know. I just think it's really weird. Like recently, I just feel like as a man, if you got some things really going on and like you really need help, you're gonna say something to somebody.
Yeah.
Because I've had friends that like I'll be like, hey, I'll be there for you, and like they'll just do their own thing for like a few years, and then like they're really in the dumps, and they'll come up and like, bro, listen, like I'm not okay, like this is going on. So that's when I'm like, okay, I feel like that's just how men are.
I do. I feel like men, it's like they wait till they're at like the lowest point, at rock bottom, before they reach out for help.
Yeah.
When it's like, if you saw yourself like spiraling down, you could catch yourself a little earlier. But I think with men, they wait till like it's almost too late. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, yeah, I agree. Because at the same time, you just don't want to feel like a burden.
Right.
Because as a man, you got problems. So
other people got problems.
They got problems too, and they don't want to deal with your problems, and you think that in your head. So you're like, I don't want to burden them with that. I don't want to talk to them about that, because then I'm gonna feel like I'm a victim, or like they ain't been through nothing, or like stuff like that. So it's really hard to navigate that, to be honest. But something that I've done recently, I literally just like told my best friend, I said, listen, we at this age now, like we're going to be like harboring some things, okay? Because we have so much life experience, and we're gonna keep having even more life experience. We're gonna lose people. We're gonna go through these ups and downs. We're gonna get sick. Like people are gonna like do us wrong, do us dirty. So we just have to be like completely open and honest with each other. Like, listen, if you need to, like, you don't have to respond to everything I say. I'm gonna just tell you straight up, like, listen, this happened to me today. I lost somebody. You don't have to respond. I just need like a way to just like vent.
Get it out, right?
Just get it out,
right?
Because I don't need you to like fix my problems or like deal with it, because I feel like as men we problem solve ourselves. So like, if we like are gonna say something, it's not like help me. It's like I just need to like get this off my chest.
Right? How many times have you had that conversation where it's like you don't really need like you solve it yourself after you say it out loud.
Yeah.
Because it's all you need to do is kind of like say it out loud to problem solve, but you gotta have somebody there to like hear you, whether they don't need to give any like
that is so fast,
any recommendation or nothing like that. You just gotta say it out loud.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's actually a quote kind of like that. It's not about saying it out loud, but it's about writing it down. They said, listen, if you write down your problem, you've solved half of it.
Right.
It's kind of just crazy.
No, it's true, because then you can like look at this is the problem. You know exactly what it is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
And that what you just said resonates with me so well, because I was just talking to somebody like 2 weeks ago, and I was just talking about some things that happened way back when I was a kid, and keeping that in for so long, like it was just I just thought like I buried it, like I didn't have too much emotion about it. Whenever I was saying it out loud, all this emotion started like boiling up, and the more I was like saying it out loud and being like, so this is like I'm saying these things, and I'm realizing that's why I'm acting this way, or that's why like I behave the way I do now and stuff, and just saying it out loud really did make me just be like, oh, I understand it now.
Right.
So that's so true, dude. That is so true. Dang. Let me speak out loud more. It's just maybe it's because I'm introverted. Are you
100%
introverted? So
you have so much like internal dialogue in your head already. It's like you can say, if you're just talking to yourself in your head, like you can say, oh, this is the problem. This is what needs to be done to fix it. But especially as an introvert, you've got so many other thoughts going through your head. It's like you're trying to decipher is this a real thought? Is this a real problem?
Yeah.
And if you can't verbalize it or write it down or take steps to solve it, then it's just another thing that that's just going through your head all day.
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah. That's good. Oh, I want to talk about this. Okay, so like we're both pursuing our passions, pursuing our goals, trying to reach our dreams. There's a lot of just crap that just flows through our head because it's just not that it's instant. We don't need instant, but it's like I just thought I'd be a little further than I thought I'd be at this time.
100%.
So, and then you're not like so much. I'll just say this. So, whenever I'm like doing these things and I'm like being consistent and it's not really working, or like I'm posting something that like I'm like excited about, and I see like. Obviously, I know my friends have seen it. I know people see it, but they're not liking it, or like they're not like, I don't know. It's just like you see that you're like, oh,
100%.
You know, like I'm really like trying to do this thing, and like you're not even gonna help me. Like you're not even going.
Yeah.
But like I can't even be mad at that because everybody going through their own thing. Like everybody, they can't be focused on you. And so what I'm learning is, I am more mad at myself than I am at them. Mm-hmm. And so I'm just projecting my own emotions that I feel about myself onto them, and I shouldn't do that because it's just not right. And so I have to realign my thoughts and be like, listen, if I didn't have any family or any friends or any acquaintances, would I still be doing this?
Right.
And I'd be like, yes. So I should be like, listen, I have to act as if they're not even going to help me at all. Like they're singing this, and they're not even going to help me at all. Mm-hmm. Like, nothing. And so that's what I'm trying to, like, flip the switch in my own brain and be like, okay, I'm focusing on the rest of the world and reaching out to those people. Because if I just rely on the people I think are supposed to support me, then I'm not going to ever, like, get to where I'm supposed to be.
I had this almost the same conversation with somebody the other day. It's like the people, when you expect people to help you out, whether it's one thing, you and I always like show out for each other's content, no matter what it is. Yeah. And I think that's because we're both doing it, so we know exactly the work that's put into it. Like, if you have a friend who works a 9-to-5 office job, they're just scrolling through. They don't think like they say, "Oh, that's my friend's post." Like, that's cool. They don't see. I bet he took 3 hours to edit this and like really put his time and effort into this. They don't think about that.
Yeah.
And I noticed that like, if you expect people to help you out, whether it's your best friend or somebody you grew up with or not, if you expect them to and they don't do it, you start to harbor a little bit of resentment.
Yeah.
When it's not personal at all. Exactly. They did nothing to hurt you. So, and then I think once you can get past that and you say, okay, I expect nothing from no one, every little thing someone does to help you feels so much better. because you're not expecting it.
Facts.
It's just a perspective switch, but it's helped me a lot, like mentally going through stuff like that.
Because I see like, obviously you, but I see like Alex off. Like I see like he been consistent. He has nothing to do with what we are doing, what I'm doing, what you're doing. But whenever I'm posting something, he's liking that thing, bro. He's there. He's supporting. He's commenting because he also does something similar. So he knows the effort it takes to like do that. He knows how much just one like or one like comment or one thing like does to push other people. And so I respect that. And I talked to one of my fraternity friends. His name's Sal Pizzo, and he's big into like social media and marketing. And we were having this conversation. And he was like, listen, like, I understand how it works. And so he'll even be the one, like, he'll comment or something like that. And I respect that. And it makes me feel so much better just knowing that. And also, too, you have just, like, those random friends that are like, bro, this is actually really funny. Like, you do it. Like, or, like, this is, like, really cool what you're making. Like, this is sick. That just feels good because you know they're not, like, faking it.
Right.
I just like that. I like authenticity.
No, 100%.
And that's what I'm seeing more. Because I'm trying to be more authentic, I'm starting to see more authenticity and see through like the fake stuff.
No, 100%.
If that makes sense. So, honestly, I feel like I'm learning way too much all the time, bro. And
I think that's another thing with what we're doing is constant. I think that's the thing with introverts too. The less you're speaking, the more you're taking in, and the more you're learning 24/7. That's at least what I learned like early on. It was like you're shy. Like not all introverts are shy people. Yeah. They probably just rather listen than speak because they don't much rather learn than just let everybody know what they're thinking about what's going on with them.
Facts.
And I think a lot of creative people are extroverted, but I think more creative people are introverted than you realize.
Yeah.
And they'll put on that extroverted face to like shoot content or like network with people. But realistically, they're probably introverted and they just have thoughts going through their mind all the time.
Honestly, like, yeah. Because I think about just, like you said, creatives. The people that are really talented, are all introverts.
100%.
Obviously there's outliers, but I've never seen like a truly raw, like, artist that is not like a weirdo, bro. Right. Or like just like a tweaker in some way, or just fully like they have to like be by themselves to like create this thing.
Right.
And so that gives me more hope knowing that. But also you do see all the extroverted people like just like because they have that personality and because so many people don't have that personality, they're drawn to it. But it's hard to like force that because you don't want to be fake. You want to be authentic.
I think it's a lot of like so like the people you see, the content creators, I bet a lot of them are introverted.
Yeah.
But you can see they're successful, and they're successful because they pushed past that comfort zone of just being able to say, I don't really want to go talk to people or show my face on camera or be extra in public, but I'll push past the comfort zone because I know what I want to create and I know how I want it to look.
Yeah.
And I think that's more of, they're not necessarily extroverted people, but they're willing to push past it.
I agree with that. Yeah, definitely pushing out of your comfort zone is the only way to grow. You can't grow in comfort. No. It's impossible. I've tried it. It don't work.
Like the whole goal of 75 hard. Like it's physical. Like you're going to see physical results, but it's a mental challenge. Mm-hmm. Because like you said, you do not want to run in 26 degrees. You do not want to go outside in the cold. And like...
No, I don't.
There's stuff like this. The mental challenges really that I think helps you grow as a person more than just like... Realistically, anybody can work out 2 times a day. Mm-hmm. It's the mental stuff that's gonna make you grow.
Oh yeah. Oh, I did want to say something about because I was talking about kind of holding that like kind of grudge towards people that aren't really supporting you. Mm-hmm. I just think it's kind of funny because this is how I kind of used to be and like I'm trying to grow out of, but it's like. You want your friends to succeed, but you don't want them to be more successful than you. Like that's just like how most people are. Like, yes, you want them to eat, but you don't want to eat a little bit more than you. Like you just like you doing a little too much. You need to slow down. Like you're not all that. You're like I remember you when you was doing this. Like, so I'm trying to get out of that because it's so toxic, and I'm trying to get all that toxicity out of my life for real, for real. Like even before 75 hard, I told you like I'm like no alcohol, mindless scrolling, no video games. Like I haven't touched anything over there, bro. And it's been like 20 days now. Yeah. And I was addicted, bro, to video games. That was my whole life, bro. That was my escape from like reality, was getting in there. And so allowing myself to not be consumed by that and focus on the things that are more important. I know it sounds so cliche, but just being at this age now, in your mid-20s, I'm 25. It's my last year as a young adult. I'm finally starting to see why all these people in the late 20s, early 30s are like, listen, like, you got to, like, really focus on things. Don't think those things don't matter. Like, yeah, you can party and whatnot, but, like, you got to focus on, like, what's real. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to hear all that. Like, you guys are just old. You guys are crabby. You guys are just whatever. But you start to get there, you're like, dang. Like, I'm starting to understand it now. Like, how much, I don't want to say waste, but how much just, like, mindlessness. You're just kind of like a zombie. 100%. Like, you're just kind of just going through life with like no true purpose. Yeah. And even if you like pursuing like a job or school, like you were just programmed to do that like the whole time. So it's whenever you really take it a step back and look at the things that you truly desire in your life, and you're not so consumed by, oh, I gotta be here, I gotta do this with them, I gotta go out with him, I gotta meet this girl, and you just step back, you're like, what do you want? What do I want? Right. Like, what do I want as a human being in this life, as my legacy? And when you really step back and like start saying that out loud, you're just like, whoa, everything I'm doing right now is not gonna get me to where I want to go or where I want to be or help the people that I want to help. Like for me, I feel like my purpose is to help people. It's to give guidance and also to like make people's day. Right. And so that's why I want to pursue like helpful content, guidance in a way. And I know because I'm young, I'm not going to be able to speak as much kind of that life into the younger generation just yet. Yeah. But that's why I'm also going to be a little bit entertaining. Like you can have fun with me, but I'm also like going to like keep it real and try to be authentic. Obviously I'm going to have fun with it, but I'm going to try to be the most authentic I can be. And kind of build that charisma back up. Because I feel like the last few years just being so consumed into all like that crap. Just like you just in all that. It's just in the world. And you're just like soaked up in the culture and the music and just like everything. You're not really like thinking for yourself. You're just kind of like, just whatever. But like really taking a step back and just seeing the bigger picture and being like, dude, there's so much more. Yeah, 100%. So much more.
I think like what you were talking about a minute ago, I think the perspective is important there. Saying you don't want to see, or like in the past, you didn't want to see somebody do better than you. But I think it's something like me and you, and we have some other friends like this. Like I told you I was doing 75 hard, and you text me the next day, I'm going to start today. Yeah. I could have looked at that like, oh, you just want to do what I do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I had the wrong perspective. Yeah. But instead I could say like, this is what I want, like a relationship with somebody I'm close with who we can push each other to be better and like keep each other accountable with something like this. And I think that's another thing, like, because you know you have people who talk about your content like, oh, this is super dope, I want to support this in any way I can, and then you have that conversation, then it's nothing after that. And I think that bothered me at first because it's like, well, where were you at? Because you said you was a supporter, but you got to realize, like, I know for both of us, our like passion, that's all we think about. That's not a thought for them. Like our passion, what we're doing, that's not a thought for them unless maybe they like see it on social media and then they'll think about it. Yeah. But it's something that we think about like 24/7. It's always ideas. What are we going to do next with this? And I think you got to realize, at least I had to realize, that other people don't think about what I'm doing. Yeah. So they're not going to worry. Like, it's not that what they said was a lie. It's that they're just not thinking about it nearly as much as I am. So, and you can't expect somebody to think about like helping you out with something, even though they said they were going to. Yeah. So I think like like knowing you're trying to grow, I think it's easy to get discouraged, especially with people who you like expect to help you. But it's somewhere you only need one, two, three people in your life to hold you accountable and like chase the same thing. Not even chase the same things that you're doing, just being able to chase
Something.
a better something, a better version of themselves, and trying to chase something better. Whether it's you're doing the same things or not, doesn't have to be remotely close, but just somebody who could hold you accountable in different aspects like of life when you're trying to grow. I think is the most important in that.
Oh yeah. For sure, man. Yeah. I think kind of going with the passions, I feel like maybe it's because I haven't explained my full like dream to people or like full like kind of like this is like where I want to be and this is how I'm going to get there.
Right.
And so they're looking at the little bits and pieces and they're not getting the full puzzle. I'm like, listen, I don't like, I like doing this, but this is not it.
Right.
Right. I'm doing this to get somewhere to where I can do bigger things. Okay. And they don't see that, but whenever they don't support the little things, I see them as not supporting the big thing.
Yeah,
and I can't do that because nobody can see what I see up here.
No,
they just
100%.
see the little like bits and pieces at the bottom. And so, like you said, just not taking it personal. I think it took too many things personally when I first started, and that's what slowed me down a lot. But now getting back into it and be like, listen, this is something I want to do. It don't matter what nobody else think. I'm gonna do it. It don't matter if it takes 5 minutes, 5 years, 5 decades.
Right.
Like it's a matter of when it happens, not a matter of if it happens.
Right.
So, yeah, I like that. All right. Thank you for tuning in to Nothing's Ever Black and White. I'm Chris. I'm here with.
I'm Ryan.
Yes, sir. Listen in. Spotify, YouTube, TikTok. If it's not banned by by whatever time, I don't know what's going on with that.
Right.
Instagram and YouTube, bro. Be on that Instagram and YouTube. We need you. We need you to be on there. Yeah, we're just going to try to reach our goals. My goal currently is to get to 500 subscribers by July 1st. We're currently just under 350. And trying to get monetized by the end of the year. So that's the goal. And we're gonna try to reach that, try to be consistent, and see what happens. Also, Split Life. It's the owner right here. We got some merch, bro. What's the website?
Splitlife-shop.com.
Splitlife-shop.com. That's kind of hard to say dash.
I know. I messed it up too.
Splitlife-shop.com. Get your merch.
Put out some St. Louis exclusives last week. We'll have those running. Have a big drop in June. One thing take from this podcast: text a friend, call a friend, check in on somebody, make sure they're doing all right. Mental health always comes first, no matter what you're doing in life.
Honestly, bro, let's speak on that just a little bit.
Okay.
So I don't know about you youngins, like teenagers, like just in college or in high school, middle school. But like once you out into the real world, bro, it's a little cooked, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because you're not surrounded by those people that are all moving forward in the same direction. Like, oh, I got to get this degree, or, oh, I got to get this high school diploma, or now we all kind of sitting at these coffee shops, everyone's working or trying to study or whatnot, and then you're out into the real world, you back maybe in your hometown or a brand new town, and you by yourself. It's going to get very lonely out there. It's going to be very lonely. You're really going to have to like see yourself in a new way for the first time, where you're having to deal with yourself in this new persona you've kind of crafted through growing around that environment. I'm noticing that a lot with my friends. I've been talking to a lot of acquaintances and just old friends that I haven't talked to in a long time. And a lot of them, they're just like, yeah, man, I don't really do much. I'm just kind of by myself. I'm doing my own thing. Bro, check in on your friends. Check in on them, because 90% of the time, they're not okay.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you think about yourself. Are you happy 90% of the time? Probably not. You're probably bored, or like some life thing is going on and you like dealing with it. So check in on them, bro. And I know you're going to say like, listen, I'll be there for you, or are you good? They're going to say, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, bro, are you really good, man? Tell me about like what's going on. Like for real. Be real with them. Don't be like, oh, it's been good. How have you been? Oh, it's been good. Like, don't be so surface level you are.
Nobody ever answers that question honestly.
Yeah.
Nobody ever answers like, oh, how you been? I've been cool. I've been chill. No, like nobody answers that question honestly, and it's okay to do it. Yeah. Never feel like if somebody asked you how you were doing, if it's a friend, maybe not if it's a stranger, but if it's a friend, they say, how are you doing? You're not doing okay. There's nothing wrong with being honest. You don't have to say, oh, everything's been cool, because it's not. It's not always cool.
Yeah.
It's definitely not. People got stuff going on.
People do. Okay. With that being said, we love y'all. Get the merch. Join the movement. Join the journey. Follow us. Peace.